wasn't 1,000 successful black men. Like, it's not for everybody. Everybody can't do that, or else everybody would be on top, which you want to see. But reality of it is, everybody doesn't have what it takes.
At my crib, I got baddies galore. They just blow all the rats on couture. On the beach, we just chill by the shore. I need MTV Chris for a tour.
Music releases: Big Sean, Nipsey Hussle.
I didn't hear the song. Is it good?
Good. Always hearing Nip's voice is fresh air. It's always
definitely check that
something
out.
that gets your ears.
I haven't even locked into really anything new, but definitely gotta check that out.
Came out because he's doing Detroit too, so that's going to be coming out soon. Cover looks nice.
There's a song named Deep Reverence. Is that what it's called?
Deep Reverence. That's it right there. Then Wayne dropped No Ceilings. I believe No Ceilings 3. I haven't checked out yet.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
But always something special there. And then moving on, Culture Question of the Week. What we got, Roy?
Oh man, Culture Question of the Week was something more. We probably touched on it a little bit, but it was my one of my questions when we talked about the rest in peace and everything. I wanted to really touch on like this for the culture, for everybody that's passed, and we think about everybody that's being lost. I want to just really ask, like, do you guys really think that the intellectual black man is really becoming an endangered species? We see how the police, shout out to Jacob Blake again, man, how they just do us anyway. But the intellectual black man, with the loss of Chadwick Boseman, John Lewis, Nipsey was a very intelligent man. Kobe Bryant was a very intelligent man. Like we're losing a lot of foundation to the culture. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to see, bring that to light and see what y'all had to say about that. Because in my opinion, I just think it's just so, I don't know, it's timely and it's so ironic, that we lose these characters in our time of need, So definitely.
You want to start it, Ocho?
Yeah. So I think Hove kind of touched on this, and I think it was Pound Cake with Drake. He said, somebody, I forget how the line goes. What the fuck he say? Hove, he was saying somebody asked him a question. Hove, there ain't many of us, and Hove said, "Yeah, nigga, less is more. Nigga, there's plenty of us." So like, as far as like the black intellectual mind goes for men, right? I think there's a lot of us out here. I mean, look at us, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that like
we might be next, nigga. Hot. Supposed to know.
Yeah,
I can't read. That's why we doing this shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how to read all right.
Yeah, the redistribution of just intelligence, man, and just speaking truth to power and, to life. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta talk more and just let them know that we're out here. You know what I'm saying? There's more to black men than just guns and drugs. You know what I'm saying? We out here, we in the markets. You know what I'm saying? We out here in the media. We out here running for offices. We there. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta let each other know. And I kind of wanted to say this from like the start, right? Like I wanted to take some time to like acknowledge how much I appreciate you guys. Like in Dave Chappelle's last shit that he did, he talked about how like all black men, like to him, are heroes for surviving this nightmare, right? And like to me, that's like the realest shit ever. Like I don't know how you guys feel about what's going on right now, but I'm terrified to fucking even go outside a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? You got people gunning down each other in the streets because of who they vote for. It's the craziest shit in the world. And then you got these cops that are like, yeah, we don't care that these counter protesters got guns. You know what I'm saying? That fucking kid, he killed 2 people, walked right by the cops, went home, and went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy out here. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, man, and we here.
Or likewise.
Yeah, I think it's the way it's supposed to be. Because, like, reality of it, you look at successful black men that have a head on their shoulders. Like, It wasn't 1,000 Master P's. It wasn't 1,000 Will Smiths. It wasn't 1,000 Jam Master J's or like well, I forgot his name, but it wasn't 1,000 special black men. Like it's not for everybody. Everybody can't do that, or else everybody would be on top, which you want to see. But reality of it is, everybody doesn't have what it takes. Not everybody's built for that. Some people are supposed to play supporting roles, or some people are supposed to, you know, sad to say, be at the bottom of the barrel, forever scavenging, because they aren't ready to get out of that themselves. You know, you can't drag everybody with you, which you see people try to do, and if they're not ready for it, it brings you down, because you can't focus on you and what you got going on. Your energy is always diverted somewhere else, or it's something else that always come back to haunt you. So I mean, the reality of it is, we just gotta be willing to, you know, help out those that look out for help, or those who want change, or those who are ready for that. Like you can't beat a dead horse. It has to be willing to give a little bit. So I mean, it happens the way it's supposed to happen. I think we have people that, you know, are willing to carry that generational torch of continuing upscale black excellence. But again, those who want to hop on the train, they got to be ready to contribute, or be ready to be willing to accept the role and what that takes of being a sponge and being able to listen and, you know, not always using this and going. You have to take in things more than anything. So it happens the way it's supposed to happen. It's just sad that you can't see everybody happen the way it's supposed to happen, like how Jewish communities or, you know, white communities are, where it's not as close knit, but there's smaller ones there that give you hope.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better.
Yeah, but I just, in the same way, I feel like the numbers outweigh. You know what I mean? And we always talk about numbers, and the numbers say it's a lot more ignorant motherfuckers out there than smart motherfuckers. So
Sure.
if we looking at it numerically, yeah, the intelligent, the intellectual black man is going to stink, and with the abundance of killing innocent black men in this country and black on black violence on top of that, we are going to stink, bro. And we need to wake up and realize that shit. And we need to stop a lot of the fuckery. And we need to support and love each other way more than we ever have. Because you know what? Everybody be like, yo, 2020 is crazy. Might be the end of the world. But let's act like it. Let's start loving motherfuckers like it's the end of the world. Like, let's start doing it for other people. Instead of you working so hard and you got so much, help somebody else accomplish something. Help them accomplish a dream. So if this is their motherfucking last days, you can at least have a conscience that you did something for somebody else besides your motherfucking self. You know, so
And
I think we need to embody that essence and understand, like look at all the shit that white people protect, all the species that they protect and how they protect them. They don't protect us like that.
Viciously and without prejudice.
They still NBA players are boycotting, and all of this shit is NFL, not NFL, so they're not gonna boycott. Other teams and other sports boycott, but and these motherfuckers still won't make a law or different or arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor or bring motherfuckers to justice. That's all. Black people ain't asking for no 48 and a mule, bro. Like, yo, dude, this is what you taught us. This is justice.
Right. Oh, speaking of, you know, even black excellence, Nas's release, produced by Hit Boy. Peeped it, really solid. Probably one of the best produced Nas albums yet.
It's because Nas is the GOAT, right? And he had to recover from that disaster that was the last release.
He talked about it too with I think it was the Breakfast Club, where he said like him and Ye just didn't have the time to lock in because he was coming towards the end of that deadline for the 5 albums. So really he was writing loops, and he just didn't have time to really build and kick it with Kanye like he did with Hit Boy.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
Real solid project.
I was really scared because what was it, an Ivory or some shit like that? It really fucked me up.
Yeah, but nah, he definitely bounced back. Like it's well received already. Even listening to it is dope. It's really good. So shouts out to Nas for
All
just
right.
continuing to be Nas and putting people on like Dave East who, are dope artists.
All right. I mean, putting on Davies, isn't he already there?
Well, who
No,
gave him his start?
actually, I think he gave him like some kind of deal.
Yeah, he signed him. He was the first person to really put Dave on. Like that was the first person to sign Dave, introduce him to celebrity. Not maybe introduce him to the celebrity hood,
Shout
but
out to Nas, I
be
ain't get
around
left.
somebody that's there for him.
My bad.
Yeah, but yeah, nah, shouts out to Nas.
Don't about it.
All right. I'm totally expecting Illmatic 2 from what you told me. So.
You that's a tough feeling to recreate, dog. Like I'm gonna say this is one of Nas's better projects, but that's a tough feeling to recreate. We're never gonna get that. Like he could just continue to be the best him who he is today, but we ain't never gonna get that.
Listen, if I ain't getting the Poet under Queensbridge, I don't want to hear it.
That's like trying to get Hove to be the young Hove. Like we never gonna get the same Hove. It's always gonna be an evolved, more mature
He's
artist.
pretty still consistent though.
He's consistently putting out good music, but
You
Hove has
gotta
changed.
what Nas is doing that year to figure out what his music is gonna be like. You know what I mean,
They
he could
did
be on
they talked
the same.
about the topic of Hove always dropping songs on the same day or albums on the same day.
Nice.
And he gave an answer that was pretty smooth. Pretty much it's always a coincidence we working around the same time.
I guess
Greatness,
the moon.
recognize greatness.
I guess the moon's aligned like that, bro.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know what to call it, but yeah.
but I haven't really locked into the illness of this new shit. But I gotta give it a listen on one of my long drives.
At my crib, I got baddies galore. They just blow all the rest on couture. On the beach, we just chill by the shore. I need MTV Chris for a tour.